My name is Ed Rollins. I became a member of the Senior Center in the fall of 2008, thanks to my wife Marcy. She was doing stuff down here in Tai Chi with Mary Dusterhoff. So she said, Edward, you have to come down and do it. And I fell in love with the place. I teach down here. I do mathematics. I guess you might call me the in-house mathematician. I teach a course called MeWe, Math Excursions with Ed, every Friday morning. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And it changes every term. I write all my own materials. They actually get homework. They do it, most of them. And why do I volunteer? Iowa City is my home. It's very important that I give back to Iowa City because Iowa City gives me a lot. And it's not just the center here, it's the whole community. I'm just totally in love with the community. I've lived all over, and I've traveled all over in Europe, I've traveled all over the United States, and there's just no place like Iowa City. So I want to give back to the community as much as I can. So that's why I volunteer here, and hopefully more of us will do that.
Okay, my name's Gary Schwartz. I'm a ship counselor here at the Senior Center. I have been at the Senior Center since August of 2008, and that's when I joined the Senior Center. And I do the ship volunteering for multiple reasons, but the two primary reasons are that it is a service that is readily needed by seniors that we can provide for them, and I enjoy doing that. And secondly, it is a challenge intellectually for me, so it keeps me on target intellectually because there is so much to learn, to remember, and you learn new things every day. And the final reason I do it is that I've never done anything in my life where people are as appreciative of what I do as what I do as a ship counselor at the Senior Center.
Hi, my name is Jim Curry. I'm a volunteer here at the Senior Center of Iowa City in Johnson County. I've been a member of the Senior Center for about probably 10 to 12 years. I'm not sure exactly how long I've been a member. One of the things that I currently do here is I mostly present courses that we purchase from the Great Courses. These are videotaped courses. Most of the courses that I've been presenting the last couple of years are involved with Western European history. I just finished a course on Henry VIII, and I'm doing a course on the Black Death now. And so that's been my main area of teaching, although I have presented courses on physics and forensic science, language, and also I have presented my own course on the evolution of human beings, a topic that I'm very much interested in. In the past, I've also been involved in the strategic planning for the center, and I was involved with some other people on setting up the committees, the standing committees that we have now, and the main committee that oversees the other committees. So the strategic planning structure that we have for the center today, I've been involved in developing that, and it was a very satisfying experience. The reason I volunteer at the center, the reason I teach these courses, well, there's a couple of reasons. One is I like to present courses and information that helps seniors better understand or deal with the real world in terms of facts and knowledge. One reason I do that is because seniors are vulnerable to scammers and fraud people who, for example, calling up. I had a phone call myself. Somebody called up and said, the IRS is suing you and you need to send a check right away, that kind of thing. And of course it was a scam, a fraud, trying to frighten old people into complying with their wishes, send them money. So I like to kind of give seniors the mental ways of thinking about, what does something really mean, what's the basis for it, and to question, and always question things when people tell you something like that. And another reason is I just simply enjoy being here. I'm in the Reading Aloud group, where we read poetry, a very sophisticated group of people when it comes to literature, and it's an emotionally and intellectually satisfying experience, and that's really the reasons why I am involved in the center.
Well, my name is Kathy Mitchell. I joined the center on November 4th of 2011, but I didn't really start doing things till after I retired. So started around the second week in January. Initially, all I was going to do was work in the library and maybe do a little of exercise, but I got very, very busy. Some of the things I do, I still am the manager of the library. I teach ESL, conversational English as a second language. I'm part of the Reading Aloud poetry group. I'm part of the television station. These are just some of the things I do. I happen to be a city commissioner representing the senior center, and I'm also on the center's executive committee as a commissioner liaison, and I sit on the membership committee. Initially, for me, volunteering is a gift to the community. For 32 years, I worked for the city of Iowa City, so essentially the community paid my salary. So when I retired, I thought, I would like to give back to the community. But volunteering does something else. It actually becomes a gift to yourself, because when you volunteer, it really makes you feel better. It helps you mentally, it helps you physically. It really is a way of more socialization, and it also is a way of challenging yourself. I'm doing things now that I never dreamed of doing. Original programming through the television station, performances within my poetry group, singing with a large group of people, sometimes off key and messing up the songs, but hey, it doesn't matter. So the wonderful thing about volunteering is there's this wonderful cycle, of helping the community, but also helping yourself. And I think this is a wonderful thing. And that's it.